Welcome back, Pacific fans. This past weekend, Nippon Ham took a trip to Kyocera Dome to take on the Old Buffaloes, with Hiroya Miyagi, the ace of the staff, on the mound as he strikes out Shun Mizutani to start off the game. However, he would soon get into trouble as he allows two base runners for Kengo Yoshida, who simply pops up to the outfield to end the inning, ensuring that Orix suffers no damage early on. On the hill for Nippon Ham is the 24-year-old right-hander, Shoma Kanemura. There's trouble early on here as Ryo Ota doubles on a fly ball to center field. A surprise to absolutely nobody as Ryo Ota is currently batting .408 for Orix. The newest Buffaloes import, Jordan Diaz, however, would ground into a double play to end the inning without any damage. Diaz was signed to a multi-year deal earlier in the year and is only 24. Let's skip ahead to the fourth inning as Ryo Ota continues to berate with a single to left field. Fielded cleanly by Shun Mizutani. Following Ota is Ryoma Yamanaka, who hits a grounder to first, however picked up by Yuki Nomura, who throws it to second to get the lead run. An excellent heads-up play by the man they call James. Jordan Diaz is up to bat again for Orix, and he hits into another double play. However, this is just excellent fielding by the Nippon Ham infield. And frustration on Jordan Diaz's face as he grounds into what was his second double play of the game. But we'll go into the fifth inning. As you can see, bases full of fighters for Kengo Yoshida, who's going to just get this pitch from Miyagi and sky it real high in the center, where it's going to be caught to end the inning. The Buffaloes and Hiroya Miyagi will get out of the top of the fifth without any damage. And we're going to skip ahead a bit to the bottom of the sixth inning. Kanemura back on the mound for the fighters, pitching to Hiroka Taishi, and he's just going to float that into center field for an easy single. A bunt from Shuhei Fukuda is going to get him to second, so he's going to be in scoring position for Ryo Ota, the leader in batting average, but he's going to ground that one to third, and that's going to be just fired to first, and that's just going to end the inning for Orix. Would you believe he's only had 55 pitches? And would you believe it's already the top of the seventh inning? Number 43, Tatsuki Mizuno, is going to hit this one out to center field. It's going to roll all the way to the wall, onto the track. He's going to pass first, go to second. He's going to end up at third with a head-first triple. Man on third with nobody out. There was a new pitcher put in the game, by the way, at the top of the inning, Nobuyoshi Yamada, and he's going to strike out Shun Mizutani after allowing the triple to Mizuno. Up to bat now is Kotaro Kiyomiya, who's going to flare this one out into left field, but not deep enough for Mizuno to tag up. Tries to, but then decides to go back to first. So far, unable to come up with a run following that triple. Let's skip ahead a bit. A couple of walks allows the fighters to have the bases loaded again. Quick pitching change with Tento Kawase. Kengo Yoshida getting another chance with the bases loaded. He's going to hit that one through the infield to left field. And Mizuno is going to be able to score from third, giving the fighters their first lead of the game. As we go to the ninth, Andres Machado is into the game for Orix. We get some import-on-import pitching action as Machado throws to Reyes. And Ryota Isabata is going to steal second. Ball's going to flare into the outfield, and he's going to get to third easily. 2 outs in the inning. Can Machado keep this a one-run game with Reyes still at the plate? The answer to that is no, as Franmil Reyes gets that one into center field and scores Isabata, making it a 2-0 game for the Fighters. All smiles for Reyes, and what do we have here? Kanemura is going back out to the mound in the ninth to get the complete game shutout. Kanemura, using his cutter, gets Yumatangu to ground out. He's going to throw it to first, and that's going to be the end of the game and the complete game shutout for Kanemura. All smiles in the Fighters' dugout, as this was a big series for the Fighters as they continue to try to overtake Orix for first place. Broadcasting to Fighters fans everywhere, today's hero is the man who delivered a dominant, complete game shutout performance, Shoma Kanemura. Thank you. This was a pretty crucial win, and it was pretty much anyone's game. What was on your mind as you stepped onto the mound? I got pretty hard last time, so this time I came in with a strong determination to get some revenge. And as a result of that, you held the hard-hitting Buffaloes lineup to 0 runs. Looking back on your performance, how do you feel about it? I was able to stay ahead in the count with strikes, and today I figured I'd leave everything to Torai, so I didn't shake him off even once. In the early innings, particularly the first and the second, what adjustments did you make, if any? Yeah, I was a bit too tense in the first inning, so both Torai and the coaching staff told me to loosen up a bit. From the second inning onward, I was able to pitch without any tension. It was a pitcher's duel for most of the game, but in the seventh inning, Yoshida delivered a clutch hit, and then Reyes followed in the ninth. Do you have any thoughts on that? Well, actually, Yoshida actually apologized to me for almost missing it, so I'm really glad he came through in the end. So what did you say to him after the hit? I was still focused on pitching at the time, so I haven't said anything yet, but I'll definitely say something to him now. So, this is your second shutout victory of the season. You got your first one on opening day. What are your goals moving forward, if any? We're aiming for the championship. Both myself and the whole team, we're really working hard towards that. So, please keep cheering us on. Thank you very much. Today's hero was Shoma Kanemura, and back to you guys in the booth.
やはりこう2回からは力みが取れたとね、ことを話していました。
初回は全然違いましたもんね。
そうですね。
みんな立ち上がりやっぱりね難しいですよ。
そうなんですよね。まあでもそこでしっかりと修正できる能力の高さですね。そうですね。見事な完封勝利です。まあ本当に2回以降カットボールが面白いように決まってね。
そうですね。やっぱりバッターもまっすぐに見えるからね、手も出るし、でも見逃したらストライクだしとかっていう。なかなか難しかったかなっていう感じがしますからね。
さあ、ファイターズがこの3連戦、2勝1敗勝ち越して、ゲーム差は1ゲームです。まあ、木曜日から一つね、ゲーム差減ってというパターンもありました。
まあね、そのまま、まあ、オリックスもただ、ダーッと突っ走るということは多分思ってないでしょうから、こっからですよね。詰められていった時にどう頑張っていくかっていうあるんですよね。
ただまあファイターズも今日は対宮城で、点は取れませんでしたけども、球数を投げさせて攻めましたよね。
そうですね。だからこれがいかにこう大事かというね。やっぱりこの僅差でやっぱ勝てるというところですよね。やっぱりエース早く下ろせたというところもう一つの勝因でしょうね。
まあこの3連戦全部僅差のゲーム。昨日はね、1.5点はあったんですよね。回まで。
いやいや、もう紙一重の、イニングですよね。
そうですね。
オリックスもあれもう一人つなげれたら分からなかったですよね。
そういうことですね。だからまあ、3試合見ても非常に面白いゲーム。
面白いゲームでしたね。
この3試合ではありましたが、まあ敵地でファイターズが勝ったというところ。まあ
去年も五分です